much harder.
We are one step closer to my bright and airy kitchen.
We have been trying to take out this door for an hour.
But getting here was way harder than expected.
And they run into this wall, but they can't hit the window casing.
The construction was hard, and the design dilemma was even harder.
And I thought I'd give you a little bit of a kitchen tour.
But it will all be worth it in the end.
I have had this kitchen living rent-free in my mind for like more years than I care to disclose. When we first saw this house, we knew that it had an extra wide side yard, which meant we could add windows to this side of the house, which led me to moving the entire kitchen from this side of the house all the way over to this side of the house just for my beautiful wall of windows, which have proven to be a little complicated to figure out where they're going. Chris has been sorting out exactly where every single cabinet lies to make sure the windows can get centered on the sink.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I love so much about that kitchen is the sconces over the windows, which have also been fun.
Well, we have to figure out how to get wires to them, so.
He is building my least favorite part of construction, yet another temporary wall, which is so annoying because it goes up only to come down. Then we get to tackle the windows, and we have to get these three in. We have to get that giant sliding door removed, and we have to do it all before the end of the day so that we can seal up the house overnight. So, pressure's on.
Yeah.
He's barely chatting. He's so stressed out, he's just gone straight to work.
And not into it. Okay. Going right into the joist, so I would just screw the top in.
Oh, we found another wasp nest. No big deal.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is the wall that had all the mice living in it.
We left our love with question marks, with broken hearts. I went all my life without you. Something right can be so wrong. Carry on, cause you know I have to let you go. I know it's bad to take a leap into my world of fantasy.
What?
It was just dust and an old dead bee.
We will make it all the way somehow.
That was impossibly hard to get out.
I know now when I wake up, I just have to put my feet back on the ground. And you will come back.
Okay, temporary wall.
Temporary wall's done, so.
Is it time to put our warm clothes on?
Maybe.
What's your plan with this?
Oh, I could just lean them for now.
Then you can move on to getting the window. I feel like we should have moved these before we built the temporary wall. But then we would have been colder for longer. Either way, it was gonna suck. I gotta get my toque on. It's gonna get cold.
Oh my God, miss you again.
These aren't nearly as dramatic as the other windows.
We're more than friends, darling, how you been?
This doesn't want to come up.
I miss your smile.
There we go.
I know you leave me here with question marks, and I will start all over without you.
Well, the good news is we do have fresh snow, but sun is shining and it is not freezing. Hopefully it stays that way. Although it's making lots of mud for poor Chris's shoes. How's it going?
No, you got those screws out?
I got those top screws out.
So how? Can you see anything else holding it in?
I cannot.
No?
It feels fixed at the bottom more than the top.
Something right could be so wrong.
That's
Carry on,
wedged in there.
know I have to.
3 holes here.
I know it's bad to take a leap into my world of fantasies, but we will make it all the way somehow.
Oh, got it. Got it to move. Now, I will say I definitely feel better about you moving this to me. I don't feel good about you trying to take the weight of this on a sketchy ladder
Wow.
in a hole.
In a hole. So which... So it's going to have to lean.
Okay, I'm ready.
Like I gotta go up and out.
Yeah. And then come into me.
Yeah.
Okay, drop it on the ground.
Just-
Excellent.
I was gonna say, just you can lean it straight back if you need to.
I got it.
Okay.
That's as far as I can. It's heavy. No, I'm glad you didn't try to manhandle that on that sketchy. Well, that was definitely easier than the window last week. Oh, I'm scared. Are you sure?
I don't want to do it this way, but
I think the other way is way more dangerous.
okay, go for it.
That was definitely going to land on someone's head. Okay, so now we just unscrew all the screws holding this frame in. Oh, okay.
Got it?
That idiot's not going to work. Oh man, this is routed into the wood. That's why it's holding on so well.
Yeah, there's still a piece of trim up there too I can take off.
It just has to come out.
Yeah, let's see if I can get to it.
I think this thing's gonna need to come out as like one piece. Like this was on the door.
What was on the door?
This was part of the door. This. So I think I'm gonna cut it here,
Yeah.
and then maybe we can pull these sides in and then drop this down.
Okay.
Crazy.
So,
Whatever's going on up top.
yeah. So this all has to come off. This flashing. Because that's holding that wood on. There's like a ton of nail.
Yeah, this is the problem. Yeah, now it can come out. Okie dokie. So it's that flashing that's the problem.
Yeah.
Do you want me to try to cut through it?
What's that?
Do you want me to try to cut through it?
We cut all this. Everything.
Okay.
Let's see if we can just, yeah, do it that way.
This is proving to be much harder. Taking this out.
Oh yeah. Well, I knew it would be.
Just through the sheeting, like right here.
The whole way.
Going up.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This door. We have been trying to take out this door for an hour. An hour. We've resorted to just cut the entire wall around the door. I don't even know if you can hear me because it's soft. Perfect fit.
You're surprised?
No, impressed, baby. definitely running out of time. So hopefully we can get most of it framed, right?
Yeah.
And then you're just planning to put sheeting on this side to close it up for the night?
I think so. Okay.
It's been a rough day. But it's St. Patrick's Day. He has a Guinness in the fridge, so things are looking up.
Things are looking up. We officially ran out of time, and I had to get some sheets on just to seal the house up today. Fortunately, we didn't get all the framing done. I still have to put in the windowsills. Heather had to leave to do school pickup. So that's it for today. At least for now, the house is sealed up for the night, and time to go home and enjoy a beer.
Back. It's super dark, but he is opening the sheeting that he put up just to protect until the windows come in, which sadly isn't happening until the end of April now. So impatient to see those in. But look, we have light. We have these 3 windows in the kitchen done. Today we're working on the 2 windows that go on either side of the range. I'm super excited to see those go in because that's going to be the biggest change to this room. So I'm pretty sure Chris is going to want me to start taking insulation out of the wall. Hopefully we don't find any critters in the insulation.
We gotta kind of finalize where they're going,
Oh yeah.
and then yeah, we'll take out.
Big decisions because I don't know exactly what I'm doing for hood fan. I want these windows to be centered between the wall and the hood fan. Okay, I'm gonna start helping Chris, and in a bit I'm gonna give you a tour of my dream kitchen. What I'm planning, anyways, in the room that's on its way to becoming the dream kitchen. Oh, and it might be noisy today because we got plumbers in the basement. Yay! Also, I have a cold, so my voice sounds weird. Sorry about that too. That, because if I do that hood fan with the arms coming down,
Yeah.
then, so there's 18 inches right there, right? So then add another 6 inches. And then I think we center the window between that 2 feet and this.
And the corner.
Yeah.
52 1/8, less half.
I don't think anybody's going to notice the 8th, but you know, if it means a lot to you, you can keep it in there. 26 and 1/16.
So
If you ever come to our kitchen, you can go ahead and check the windows. They're within a 16th of center.
11 inches,
Oh,
12,
no.
well, 10 and a half.
Okay, so if we have 15 inches from that corner, so that I do get my mirroring, and if this guy's here, it's how far from the range?
You've got
10 inches.
10 inches.
Okay.
It did seem like it just looked wide. 'Cause
It
these
looks
are so-
very wide.
I don't think you marked the range centered.
Oh, well, let's just check that. My center line was off by a 1/4 of an inch, so now Chris is judging my layout completely. Okay, is it all good, or?
No, I'm just rechecking everything.
While Chris rechecks everything, I will let you know we had some super bad news about my beautiful 48-inch gas range. So the plumbers and the HVAC guys are all now working here, and when they started looking into how many CFMs that the fan took over the 48-inch range, it was going to be taking so much air out of the house that we were going to need this thing called makeup air attached to our furnace in order to make up that air. And then because we decided on the wood stove, there was some problem with the hot water tank that I can't remember that ended up costing like another $1,000. The makeup air was going to be like $2,000 or something like that. And so my splurge of a range that I was already like very much debating even doing because it was so pricey was going to end up costing us another, what was it, like $3,000, not including labor, for all these things that we were going to need in the mechanical room to service it. So I'm going to be totally happy with the 36-inch range. I really wanted the extra burners on top, which I'm still going to get, and I'm super sad that I'm not going to have my second oven because if If you've been here long enough, you know that I have a bit of a cooking hobby and I especially love baking, but I think I'm gonna try a countertop oven. Have you used a countertop oven? Am I gonna be happy enough with that? It's too late now. The 36 inches is coming. Super disappointed now, but I think it was the right decision. I don't wanna be blowing that much money just for a stove. Seems excessive. The thing that we're struggling with the windows is, so these 3 windows, 1, 2, and there's a third one hiding behind there, where they are on the wall, this corner of like painted corner, what I would ideally like is this corner to match this corner with the amount of painted wall exposed. I just feel like that bit of balance is important. I'm thinking I want to do one of those beautiful hood fans that like comes down and lands on the countertop. So wherever the little leg of that guy is, I would like the window to be centered between the leg and the corner of this wall. And also wherever this leg comes down, it has to meet a non-combustible clearance for the gas range. So we're just double checking all of our measures because once this window goes in, she's in. Chris will kill me if I want the window moved. Did you get it right to within 1/4 of an inch?
Yeah. It's perfect.
Okay, so we have 15 inches here, and then if we have a 3-inch casing, we have 12 inches here. Is a 10-inch floating shelf deep enough? Well, we might have smaller.
Right there, where the circle is.
That's the edge, the outside edge.
That's the other edge.
The other complexity is that I want floating shelves. So this is going to be the beautiful pantry that I'm super excited about. We have a tall fridge here, tall freezer there, and then I want to do floating shelves here. The floating shelves are going to come across here, and they run into this wall, but they can't hit the window casing. So this window has to be over this way, close to the range enough, so that doesn't look weird. So many moving parts.
Where's your tool belt?
Well, I'm not quite there yet. I'm still a little bit worried about the window because with the shelves coming into it.
Yeah, because with casing.
What I'm worried about is that the window is going to feel very shoved into the shelves on that side. Like on this elevation, I'm worried it's going to annoy me if the window is not centered in this space. On this side, I want the window centered from the front of the shelves. That's my dilemma.
So it's not symmetrical.
So the problem is that like the walls aren't symmetrical.
But visually
So, like,
your eye stops at the shelf.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, then it's kind of nice because it's over the counter as well. So if you're like standing at the counter, but then it's like tight to the hood bit. Oh God. Okay, I realize I just have to make a decision here.
Interferes
I've made a decision. Do you want to look at the drawing and see what I've decided? I think what's going to annoy me less at the end of the day is this space being bigger. I think it's going to annoy me more if this window feels shoved into the shelves.
So you have the reveal off the hood fan the same?
Yeah.
And I agree. I'm actually glad you showed me the picture because obviously there's counter that turns the corner.
Yeah. So I can put like a vase or something here to fill this.
Yeah, no, so it's actually nice to see that the 3D.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't actually even thinking of the depth of that sink counter.
I think at the end of the day,
You have the wrong range in your picture.
well, that was a lot of work to change. So yes, it's still showing. It's just there to like make me cry. Yes, as long as they're the same distance off the hood fan.
Yeah, I agree. I like, especially now that I can see it
Yeah,
in your drawing.
I think that and having the window like land on this counter where you actually stand, I think is better. I think this corner I can make it up with decor.
Yeah.
Whereas this, if it's shoved against it'll always feel shoved against those, and I'll hate that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to leave 12 inches for the shelf, and then we're going to center it from the shelf to the edge of the hood fan canopy dude that's coming down on that wall, and then it's mirrored on the hood fan on that wall. Oh, that was complicated. I had to go back to the drawing. Every version of the drawings that I've ever done, I've always had the windows mirrored on the sink side of the kitchen, but I just tried the other scenario because it was making me crazy. I think the window shoved into the shelves is going to be more annoying I'm sure I can decorate around the problem I'm causing here. So that's the plan. Hopefully now we can finally start putting some holes in the wall. Give me a job. Standing around looking.
You're playing on your phone.
What side of the X? What side of the
That one. Okay.
What?
Before you nail it,
Yeah.
which way is your crown going?
Oh, my crown.
Because it looks like it's going the wrong
Why
way.
did you have... We watched me work so hard to get it in.
Maybe you'll learn that.
I don't think I'm ever going to learn. Remember that time in the living room when you installed the wrong crown?
When I fixed it.
I'm not feeling like I have the same skill level as you. There we go. Like that.
Well, that helped. See how it twisted it? So you can do it.
Oh, okay. Now, just go ahead. We don't have time for this. Are we good?
Turning the laser on, which should be set up perfectly with the other windows. So because we have the countertop,
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to make it as easy as possible to do the window install and have everything level with the countertop.
So, got out one of your favorite toys?
Well, it just makes it quicker and easier. 79.
I did not crown that.
Yeah, figured that one out.
And they really used aggressively long nails for
What?
that siding. The nails they used, like so insanely long.
Yeah. How'd you crown it? Yeah.
Yep, and my crown's going the right way even. And then we're taking these two out, all this out.
I'm going to cut this one out next and put the first full stud in, and then we'll cut out the middle.
Okay.
Just then we're a bit more supported.
So much excitement and fireworks this show.
What's that?
I said there's so much excitement and fireworks.
So I usually line up corner, nail it, and then line up the other opposite corner.
Oh, so it doesn't slip around?
Yeah,
That's smart.
and then you can start.
All those little moments, the bus you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments, all that only got you about. All those little
Okay, so Heather is just working on getting the little squash blocks on the top. And you can notice the header doesn't go right to the top of the wall. And the reason for that is we need to run electrical wires up there. Heather has some gooseneck sconces. They're going to be centered over the window. So we had to come up with that plan so we could run the electrical.
I have no nails. Drapers, nail it.
Just feel so lucky. Still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends. Let's be more than friends.
Yeah. Kitchen windows frame, another big thing to check off.
I'm very excited. This is my kitchen sink window. I have never had a kitchen sink window and I've always wanted one. I'm very excited. Hopefully one day we have a new garage out there, but all in good time.
We don't talk about the garage.
We don't talk about the garage. We're done with the 5 windows in the kitchen, which I'm super excited about. And I thought I'd give you a little bit of a kitchen tour. So, as I've already said, this is going to be sink wall, dishwasher over there. This corner that has the 2 big windows, I've decided is like my main cooking corner. So, super excited about that. Range here, sadly now 36, not 48, but it'll be fine, it'll be fine. I'm still very grateful. And then this corner, there's gonna be floating shelves, and this is gonna be like fridge, freezer, and then coffee station. And I think that this is gonna be my baking corner. We have a tiny little island that's going in the middle of the room that I'm gonna put that really beautiful basket light over, if you saw that in the past video. I am excited about my sink window, but I might be more excited about my pantry that I'm so excited about, and it's gonna have this beautiful fabric like curtain covering the lower shelves, and I think I might paint it Gervais yellow by Farrow & Ball, so still deciding on that. Big dining room table goes in the middle of the room. Excuse us, we're chatting. Big kitchen table goes in the middle of the room, covered with my pretty chandelier, and this is where the kitchen couch goes, also known as the best seat in the house. So,
Did you show everyone my tool storage closet?
oh, it's very tidy, Chris's tool storage closet. So,
It's not a pantry.
it will be one day.
No, tool storage.
We don't get to open the windows because the actual windows won't be here for a couple more weeks, but we are one step closer when these do come off. This room is going to be so bright and airy, and I am so excited. Thank you to everyone who has been on this adventure with us. We are so grateful for each and every one of you, and as always,
Thanks for watching.